Ah, there it is. Go live. And we live. Right? Do I see the cursor at all? Okay, anyway. I'm just gonna trust YouTube when it tells me I'm live. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I'm doing quite good. Vacations can do that to you sometimes. Make you feel better and everything. I do feel somewhat better. I haven't done everything I wanted to, but I've done a decent amount of things, all things considered. Yeah. No, I'm alright, I think. Funnily enough, I haven't been playing video games much at all. Like, I'm streaming right now, and I'm streaming faster than, on a faster rhythm than I was, right? It took less than a week, like I wanted. But then outside of streaming, I haven't been playing anything really, which is unusual for me. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood, I guess. In a real weird mood. But I mean, other than that, like, I've been productive at least. On a few things. Maybe not on the most important one. Pros and cons. It's fine. I'm fine. So Tower. When did we... Oh yeah, we got to the third level. And the game was hyping up a ton a new type of enemy. Which, like... can't kill my tank very easily. But they can kill the other characters somewhat easily. I gotta be a little careful not to pull too much aggro with my sidekicks. Sidekicks? Other characters. The damage deals. Well, the dwarf is not too bad, but like Maeve and Eric might have trouble surviving. What is... Oh god, I got further in the third level than I remembered. Hello, Manoma. Your throat got sore too. You mean last time? Oh, very possible. Because I'm doing some voice acting, and I'm not particularly good at it, I guess. I think part of my problem with my voice, my throat getting sore, is I just don't have a good technique. I play around with my voice, but I don't do it in a very safe for my voice manner. Is that a passage? No, there's a steel gate. It's probably blocked by a steel gate. Travel disc? What the heck is a oh. Huh, I wonder what that is. Well, there's a magic barrier, so we're not finding out just yet. I don't think I have anything I really want to upgrade. From voice acting, yes. Well, yeah. Here's to another round of playing and possibly voice acting, and hopefully it holds up for a while. What is this? Why can't I, like, check out under this? I get that my characters are taller, but they can just crouch or something, right? And then just crawl over here and... No? I guess not. Game's weird. Oh. Do you think the lever is going to affect only the door right in front of it, or is it going to shift a whole bunch of doors across the sewers? Darkness Beyond. Very inviting. The hell? Trying to see, but it's very hard to see anything. Oh, a combat. With portals. Games like, are you sure you want to try this? Sure. Sneak mode? I don't think there is a sneak mode. I think there's just a run in and bash 'em mode. Now, let's see how big of a mistake we just made, huh? The fish is like more vulnerable to fire than the tree creatures. Wood is actually tiny bit resistant to fire, and the thing that's actually, in theory, you know, humid, full of water, is weak to fire. That seems backwards to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. It's weird though. Alright, well. Elite enemies. Oh no. This group is very large and does not block your passage. And your party needs to split, huh? Well, it's a good thing I read that. Alright, well, let's try it. Worst case is... Wait, hold on. Did I save? Let's quick save. And then try it. We're probably gonna die, but it's fine. It's gonna be a little bit of a warm-up. It's not the greatest warm-up. It's probably not the greatest warm-up, but yeah, whatever. We'll be fine. It's surprisingly cold today. It felt like not winter. It felt like summer had arrived. That's what you, can they not, like... Okay, no, they can't, because, you know, there's tiny rocks here, so you can't climb that, of course. So, the pair... Even, I think you say in English. The even numbers on one side and the odd numbers on the other. The treasure's worth it. It's gonna be worth crystals at the worst, which is not the worst. I haven't been spending the crystals, but once I find a way to get like higher level gear, I'll probably spend a whole bunch of it, so this is fine. What is... Oh, that's the portal range. This is okay, what I need is for them to come together, but like, yeah, they're gonna have to go across a circle in both cases. We're gonna focus on this one first, I think. Portal yellow. They have colors? No, they're both yellow. All yellow. I don't know why it's mentioning yellow. Alright. Oh right, you're slow as fuck. I forgot about that. That's funny. Then you two are gonna be here. Okay. You are gonna throw a fireball right here, and you're gonna, I don't know, do something like this. It jumped on me. So you really need. Oh, fuck! He's dazed. He really needs to pull the aggro though. Alright, meanwhile, get the aggro, and you two keep walking. You think you're gonna make it? He's eventually gonna have a line on this directly. How are you doing? This thing's dead. This is an elite area, which doesn't make things easy. I'll say that much. God damn it, he doesn't have, like, go here. Nope. Oh, he's aggressive, isn't he? Get over here. Quit attacking the... What was this again? Oh yeah, try to maintain this. Thank you. She's healing a little bit. It's gonna help.
On my way. Coming.
Alright, you two attack this. Yes, both of you. We're doing fine. Let's rain on this. Do this. Get some mana back. Alright. We're going to be attacking this next. And then we're going to have plenty of time for the other portal. See, this is fine. It's all super fine. Hi. You got nothing to do. Might as well just get closer. You've got this to do, and you should probably... Oh, the Circle of Doom disappeared. Never mind. I was gonna say you should probably do something to defend, or whatever. But you're fine. Okay. Gather up. Mana's a bit low on a couple of you, so we're just gonna regen that real quick. We're fine. Alright, time to go. We charge in, gather all the aggro. The fireball's not quite ready yet. Okay, well let's just keep running. We're gonna focus on the gate. Gonna throw this in. Gonna throw this in as well. Let's get closer. Gate's almost dead. Fireball. A little bit of a rain. A little bit of a Q. The treant's almost dead, but everything's fine. Let's taunt. They're gonna get reflect damage as well. And there you go. That wasn't too bad. At least they didn't put the squishies in one party and the tanks in the other. I think they would have. I think it was strictly a even numbers on one side and odd numbers. And I can change the configuration. The game probably expected me to have them in the same... Why is he moving aggressive? Huh? The game probably expected me to not have messed with the order. So yes, it probably expected me to... It probably expected to split evenly the tanks and non-tanks, but still. Hello Tim, how are you? Gold leather? What is gold leather? Are we just talking about a color? It's kind of weird. Is it a medium? It is. Less water resistance, but more overall resistance, I suppose. Less movement, less life. No enchantment either. I'm pretty sure this is just better. Even if I wanted to, like, blacksmith it up. Oh my god, that's a lot of resistances. What? More armor, more resistances, more health, more mana. Less movement still. I kind of have a problem with movement speed, so I'm not sure about that one. I think we could improve this into a purple, have an enchant slot and everything, and it would be like good. Probably better than what I'm using right now. Oh, definitely. Aside from the movement speed, movement is starting to be a little bit of a problem. Maybe I should put some attribute points into speed. Help him out a little. I'm great, thank you. Right. Oh. I was gonna say, is that... Like, what is that? Right Stone Eye. It's less DPS than my current thingy here, but it might be better than this. This is mana steel, man. Elemental Shatter. Okay, this doesn't stack, but it's fine. I don't think I have anything else. On hit effect, yeah. 2 mastery. A little bit less... Wait, no, we're comparing with the wrong thing. Hold on, let's compare with this for a second. I think it's just straight up better. Okay, It's still comparing against this one. God, why? No, it just like it wants to compare to this one. I'm not sure why. It's less DPS. It doesn't really matter though, right? Like the damage isn't what we're here for. Magic penetration, who cares? There's gonna be less mana drain because that's not the same enchant, but otherwise everything else is a bonus. Like 2 mastery is great, and it's probably gonna give us more mana than the 3% drain. And I gain 10% skill power, which is really nice. I think we'll take that. Can you unequip the other one to the... Oh! You know, that probably would have worked. Well, I'm not brilliant. What was that? Why is... Oh yeah, immunity days and everything else. Shit. Okay. Because I remember having at least one character that literally doesn't have a single ring equipped, and I was like, is it really, like, better to not have this equipped? But yeah, if you're not gonna get dazed, it's better to not have it equipped. I'll check that at some point, surely. Are you sure this is an optional area? Because it seems like a really big optional area, if I'm gonna be honest. Well, let's explore a little bit before we go on those rafters. Forgot to ask on the previous stream, what did 7.8% compound per year make you surprised in the Serpent Statue event? I forget a little bit the full context. We gave it money, and it was, what, 7.8% compound per year? I don't know. Something feels off, but I'm not sure what. Did I? Oh, I clicked on the boxes accidentally. I was trying to click on the gold, and I got a crystal. I was very confused. Like, what? Are you sure this is an optional area? Game? Hello? I didn't see your comment when you asked this, though. I remember seeing that. Okay. I wonder what the other lever does then. Okay. Well, there's a teleporter right here. Oh. I'm sure there's gonna be a lever somewhere opening that. Okay. Some green goo is very quickly falling down here. It looks weird to me. Suppose I should go use the lever then. That's all I got left to do. Oh, hello, Kaiji. I mean, if you want to rewatch it, be my guest, I suppose. It's there to stay. You could also watch this if you want. It's something new and somewhat interesting. The story, well, okay, the lore in this game is kind of dingus, but the story's fine. And this is why it was an optional fight, because there's another way inside that area. There you go. The Servant of Water is speaking. Is it this thing or the thing on the boat? Tower of Time actually looks kind of interesting. It's I would say it's more of a gameplay experience than a story experience. The story is okay, but like I said, the lore so far makes zero sense. It's trying to, and it doesn't mesh well. But yeah, the story is okay, and the gameplay is pretty alright, I feel, so far. What kind of voice does a servant of water have anyway? Yes, pulling random levers in the sewer built in the middle of a big ass upside down tower is always the best idea. I mean, what am I gonna do? Not pull them? They're glowing like a golden light of the game is clearly telling me pull the fucking lever. I'm gonna do it. Anyway. I don't know. Welcome, I've been expecting you. Most peculiar as our chosen course of travel has been largely random in execution. Who are you? Is he judging me? Is Eric judging me right now? Been in and out of your streams watching what games you play. They're not kind of a stream watcher. Is that one of my top 3? Oh my god, top 3? I don't know how I managed that, but thank you. Don't do it. What, pulling the lever? It's too late. I've pulled I've pulled 2 levers already. All they did was open gates, and I'm still missing 1 lever, because there's 1 gate that clearly leads to the next area that is still there, but yeah. I don't know. I get that. I get not wanting to stream much. Honestly, personally, I've been moving towards watching streams only, almost. But that's just me. I can understand wanting the edited videos more. I don't have time to do edited video, though. Barely have time to stream, and streams like maybe 3 hours here and there. Anyway. Have you not heard me? I am the servant of water, placed here long ago by the builder of this tower, tasked in keeping the waters flowing in this place, clean and fresh. They don't look that clean and fresh in the sewers themselves, but you know, here it looks fine, I guess. You must have an excellent job security. The area outside is full of slime and rotten vegetation. Yes, well, I make the effort when no one is left to take advantage of it. But should you wish it, I can purge this place and perhaps offer you much more in return. It's gonna ask us to do a thing, though, probably. Of course, I suspect the ancients were only capable of building stone statues and able to make demands. In return of what? For what? Big sip. Well, this water looks fine, if a little dark, compared to the sewer thing. The green sludge Maeve was talking about. Is about my brother, servant of stone. He does not speak to me anymore, consequences of a little argument we had a century or so ago. Oh my. My request is that you go to him and convey an apology on my behalf. I'm sorry that I cheated. Please don't hold it against me any longer. I promise not to act so foolishly ever again. Cheated? What do tombstone statues cheat in a game of grogs? And more importantly, if you're a cheat, give us one good reason why we should trust you. Well said, Master Dwarf, as it was nothing, really, just a little game we played together to pass the time. Please go find him. He resides in the cave area not far from here. I will open the way for you. Oh, he's a lever. Nice. Well, if you do it, I shower great rewards upon you. You sound... There's something odd with wanting to shower us reward just for saying something to another statue. That's a skeleton, okay. Wait, can we go there? How? Or maybe that's the big reward thing. It will, yeah, this is gonna open and it's going to drain the water some and we're gonna get our big reward down there. That's probably what's gonna happen. Just as long as it's not golden. There's something fishy in showering in sewers, okay. you're all having fantastic imagery running in your heads right now. So like a functional family, a spiritesque servant of water and his brother, the lever. God damn it. Oh, the steel gate's down. That lever's done. Gargoyle Statue. Do you think that's the earth spirit thing? Might as well go check it out. Yes, okay, that was the thing. Gargoyle Statue. Oh, money. Gargoyle Statue. What a strange sculpture. Impressive craftsmanship, even if it is somewhat macabre. Ugly as my beard in the morning. Your beard looks like that? Such detail. It looks more like living flesh turned to stone than a work of art. I think the statue is best left alone. That means I need to click it after I quick save. I can't click it. What? Boo. Alright. It radiates calmness and the promise of rest. Okay. It's probably purple mushrooms. They look healthy. Everything is looking peachy, which means we're probably gonna get ambushed, right? Right. Shiny bush. Where? Did I miss a? Oh, this. Right, but I can't click on it. It's just shiny because it feels like it. I don't know. Can't interact though. I wish this game had like Alt or Control or something to highlight the things you can interact with. I mean, it's basically how Christian started. Shiny bush? I don't know about Christianity. Is that what inspired Jesus? Cool, refreshing, blah. Can I talk, please? Refreshing mist. There you go. Washes over your champions as they traverse the bridge, and I expected and welcome aura of peace and tranquility emanates from this area. Your champions feel safe, perhaps for the first time. Again? This place seems to ease a burden I've been carrying ever since I stepped foot in this tower. I feel as though corruption simply has no place here. It's a breath of fresh air, isn't it? We have no time to be complacent and rest. We must move on at once and continue with my lord's task. The game keeps insisting on how nice everything is. And I feel like it's gonna drop a shoe on me. What in this fountain is unknown magic properties? Right. I don't know. I'm guessing mastery. Who do I want to give the mastery to? Dwarf, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's life. Well, it's not a bad thing to give him 2 life, but I'm not sure he's necessarily the one I want to give it to. Is he? Like, tank is fine right now. I'm thinking maybe give that to Maeve. I don't. Yeah. I do need to help Maeve not die instantly. Every now and then. Her life is at 9. Your healer needs to live too. That's true. My healer is less often in danger, I feel like. He's not as good at pulling aggro. If he does pull aggro, he's gonna have a little bit of an issue, but usually he doesn't, like, he's not good at pulling aggro at all. Also, how's school and all? I remember you started streaming to relax a bit more. Well, I guess you can phrase it like that. University's fine. I'm down to 1 class per session. I was getting into higher level classes, and 2 was just getting unsustainable a little bit. But it's going fine. It's funny because I have some sort of math for programming class this session, so it's not the most like passionate. It's not the thing I'm gonna be the most passionate. The class I'm gonna be the most passionate about, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Fire resistant. Okay, so resistance is regen. That's all it really is. They all have pendants. Magic penetration? What? I mean, skill power increase, and that's about it. Fire resistance, mana points, mana regen. Alright, I think I'm gonna replace that, because that doesn't seem to be doing much of anything, really. Math for programmers, like fast, Fourier transform, and no, basic math stuff. Well, it's a bunch of math concepts. Like, it's somewhat entry level, right? So it's mostly math, but they're showing more the math theory that we use. Probably the most pertinent part of it so far has been like asymptotic. I don't know how to. I'm learning in French, okay, but like the way to calculate which function increases faster than the other, right? Because that's a way to know. I didn't say the F word, or maybe I did. Like, I'm not Laplace or nothing. What? Why is it called for programmers then? Because it's the math concepts that programmers... programming, there's a lot of programming that is mathematical in nature. A Fourier. I don't get that one, but I'll let you have it. It's for programmers. Like, for example, they showed how to determine which function is going to increase faster than the other, right? He's referring to a placement which is an extension of for. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with each other. To finish my explanation, with that knowledge, you use that to determine what programs are going to run faster, or going to use less resources, etc. It's a thing, right? So if you're writing some code and it's going to, and the amount of resources and memory and whatnot that it's going to need to process your data, if it increases exponentially depending on on how much data you have to process, then it's not a good algorithm for it, and you might want to find something better. Of course, sometimes it's hard to find something better. The teacher was mentioning, oh, there you are. The teacher was mentioning as an example, like weather forecasts. Technically, scientifically, with all the data that we collect, the meteorological that we detect, we know exactly how to calculate with like an extreme degree of precision exactly what weather is going to be like tomorrow, for example. But we don't have the processing power to do it. Like, we've never found an algorithm that could run through that data fast enough to have the weather forecast for tomorrow be on time for tomorrow, you know? So there's a bunch of estimations, and then the weather forecasts are often wrong because we have to use estimations because we haven't found an algorithm that is good enough to run fast enough on a reasonable amount of resources to get it on time. I think goes lnx log the x, yeah, is less than... I mean, there's Okay, EXPX is probably a way of expressing something that I know under a different expression, but yes, and there's a lot more possibilities than just these three, but yes. Log n is usually the one you want. Well, the most attainable one that you want. The actual fastest is something that never changes that never varies no matter what the amount of input is, right? It's always going to be n number of actions regardless of how much data of the size of the data you're processing, which is practically impossible. It is like yeah. That's the true, but then you have others. Power x is not even the fastest. The fastest is factorial. Factorial of x. That's worse than ex, e power x. Anyway, that was probably the most pertinent. We talked about algorithms a little bit. We talked about a bunch of stuff. We also, like, the class started with some logic manipulation. What was the last class about? Like induction or something? I don't know. I didn't do that. Yeah. Yeah, the absolute worst is factorial. Which makes sense. Because, like, if you take, I don't know, 2 with power x and just say x is 5, you're going to do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. You're going to 2 times 2, like, you're going to multiply 2 by 2 like 5 times. That's a thing. But then if it's 5 factorial, it's 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. And the multiplications keep growing, right? So it's worse. The 5 makes it worse than if it was 5 times. If it was 2 times 2 5 times. I don't know. Anyway, let's not do too much math right now. I'm a little lost. Oh, well, shit. I don't think I noticed him. I was too busy talking with you guys about math and stuff. Alright, Mr. Earth Servant or Stone Servant or whatever. Apparently, it's required to talk to you. Oh, well, there you are. Let's save before we talk. Let's take a break from math done with full cognition. Welcome to my sanctuary. I am the servant of stone. My purpose is to bless the stone of this structure so it remains as strong today as the day it was built. Well, he's been doing a good job. I'm surprised that they built a shrine, you know, on the ceiling like this instead of, you know, but yeah, okay. Let's quit with the whole lore criticism. I know why you have come. My sister sent you. Your words on her behalf are unnecessary. I will speak to her, Ken, for even though her deceitful deed angered me greatly, at this age of so few visitors, we have only each other. He's lonely. Why did you need me to come here to start talking to her, though? What? 2 forgotten servants, fated to carry out their duties for time eternal. Well, she's been slacking. I'm gonna tell you what. May we ask, what was her transgression that angered you so? Are we in danger from her? You may ask, and no, you're not in danger. While her deed did lead to loss of innocent life, I now take you under my protection, for I commend your quest to cleanse this place of its corruption. Yeah, okay. You know of our intent here? Yes, the Avatar Guardian told me. I know this, then in order to close the portal to the beast's world, we must find 3 crystal shards. These shards are guarded by the most powerful of the beasts, primals as they call themselves. How does... what? Okay, first off, why would the... okay, there's a lot of silliness here, whatever, it's fine. Even though they hate this place and the portal that lured them here, they are aware that should the portal close, they will perish soon after. To protect themselves, the beast primals fractured the crystal powering the mechanism that controls the portal. As long as the crystal is not whole, the energy of the gateway cannot be stopped. Each primal then took 1 shard, vowing to guard it with its life. This is beasts we're talking about. Yeah? Can you tell us where to find these primals? I could simply say fetch 3 MacGuffins. Well, yes, it's fetch 3 MacGuffins. It's also fetch 3 MacGuffins that, like, the beasts evolved 3 super intelligent super busts that went through the trouble of, like, going, hey, we're gonna separate in 3 pieces and we're each gonna have one, and it's like, what is going on? I know of only one. A winged beast with leathery skin ventured into my home, uninvited, looking for food. I trapped it and stored before it could spread its malice. You passed the beast when you entered my domain. Oh, the gargoyle! Gotcha. Return whence you come, and I will release it from its stony prison. Are you saying I have to fight a boss to get out of here? Nice! Thank you. Unfortunately, my power wanes. I must devote all that I have left to strengthening the walls and the floors of this place, so they do not collapse under the weight of time. For this, only the boon I can offer is knowledge. To be honest, okay, a few things wrong. He said, we asked him, are we in danger from his sister? And he went like, no, 'cause I'm gonna protect you. So, A, his sister really isn't trustworthy because she could kill us. Second, oh, it's fine because we're under his protection. But third, oh, by the way, I don't have enough power to do anything for you other than just tell you what to do. Thanks. Why do you hear boss? I don't know. I'm hearing crickets and some very tranquil music. I don't think it's boss music yet. We're gonna be hearing boss music soon, though, I'm sure. Wait, does this game even have boss music? Like, do the bosses have a different soundtrack? I'm not sure. We wish nothing of you. I'm most grateful for all that you have shared. By the way, try not to molest any gargoyles. The gargoyle is going to be molesting me! It's self-defense, I assure you. Also, I need its crystals, so... Wait, they don't? I don't know if they do, Kaiji. What I'm saying is I don't remember there being any particular music for the boss fights. There might be, and I just don't remember it. I haven't been playing that often. Like, it's been once a week almost, so... You know, it's very possible that I just forgot. Go now, defeat the primal within my domain, and then his 2 kin. Recover the 3 shards, and remove the beastly corruption from the tower. Yeah. Boss fight, go. Gotcha. Don't worry about it, I got this. Let me quick save right here. Please, thank you. Oh, there it is. It's got darkness wings and light fists. First of the beast primals flexes its stretches. Oh, you know what? Maybe it does. No, I don't know. I can't tell. We're about to tell. I had a fight earlier, which wasn't a boss fight. We're gonna get another one right here. Gargoyle Primal. You can hurt it with air and fire, and that's about it. Physical, I guess. 50 armor is, you know, somewhat high. What does it do? I expect it to be relatively easy, to be honest. Perfectly honest. Because you're kind of just stuck fighting it. I guess there's always the button to teleport back to the town if you can't do it. Each dealing random element damage. Cute. Creates a freezing cloud. Oh, that sounds a little like the frost rain from Eric. Crawl over there. Can they spawn here too? I would expect the boss to spawn over here to the right, but who knows?
Right between the eyes.
Alright.
I never miss. Yes.
There you are. We're gonna put Atrian down here. Gonna have the boss keep going this way. There we go.
Right between the eyes.
Cue this. Fireball, I guess.
Yes.
And we W this. There we go. Oh my god, it's doing nothing. I guess high armor stuff just doesn't care about the Rain of Arrow, huh? Unless I stack like really high on... Hold on. We should have this on, and I'm going to taunt to make sure it takes reflection damage. Cue it up. Oh no, Circle of Doom. Charge out. That's the frost thing. Okay, this is a problem. Please. Oh, the frost thing is still there. Shit. No, stop attacking him. It did only 1 damage to the other thing. Maybe this... Yeah, this is gonna kill him. Cool. Well, he's getting attacked, so that's good. Let's taunt. Get some more damage on him. Put this down. You're attacking the wrong thing, girl. I'm just saying, like, that's not what you should be attacking. Let's have a treant in there. Maybe heal yourself. Taunt again, because why not? Oh, your mana's down the drain, isn't it? Whoops. That's why we can't have nice things, I suppose. Start crawling. Wait. Stop. Oh, it's done. he barely lived. When somebody takes the word crawl in dungeon crawl too literal. Yeah. Oh, level 3 armor. Huh. Very specialized though, it feels like. Movement speed -2. You want to tank your movement speed more. Yeah. The dwarf did almost nothing for damage, huh? Compared to usual. I guess there wasn't as much AoE to be had. Okay, anyway. The beast had been imprisoned for so long, its skin was nigh impenetrable. Even when returned to flesh, it was like slashing at a stone wall. I mean, gargoyles are supposed to be stone-like creatures anyway. Fortunately, it was not as resilient to my magic. Champions defeat the thing and retrieve the crystal. Oh, it showed cunning and intelligence? I didn't notice. Whoops. Tank gets left behind the back of the gang. Hey. Well, tank gear slows you down, like, almost systematically. What am I gonna do, you know? It's just gonna happen. Oh my god, hold on, give me a second. I don't know why it's so cold today. But there was a really cold draft, I guess. I feel cold, and this is weird to me. It was like summer. These last few days, now it's just like cold. Freeze! I don't know why you have so much problems with penetration in the rain of arrows. I don't remember it being so bad. Maybe the game got updated. Or maybe you had accidentally stacked armor penetration. The thing too is I gave this thing armor penetration too. Yeah, party armor penetration. She's just bad with armor penetration, I guess. It happens. It's no big deal. It does goes to show that stacking armor penetration is going to make this spell extremely strong, though, if I can pull it off. It just gives value to armor pen. What was I? I hope my brother will forgive me. Already has. Water servant. What? Am I supposed to go talk to the stone thingy again once the gargoyle's dead? Let's try that, because I don't know. That's one path, but it's not open, and that's another path. And she's not really talking to me. I can check the journal. Oh! Maybe it's going to tell me. Yes, okay, you do have to go talk to him again. Everything's telling me, go back to the Servant of Stone. What if I don't want to? Do it! Just do it! Like, fine. It's a long walk, though. Like, that's not... You better have something good to tell me. You have cleansed my home of this malice. I mean, that go back to my sister and tell her all is forgiven. Wait, your forgiveness was conditional on me killing a gargoyle? What the fuck? As for you, seek out the other two primals, recover the shards they guard, and eradicate this beast corruption once and for all. Only then can we truly be at peace again. Only then will the tower be open to you. At least the 4th level, and then there's gonna be something else blocking the way that I have to deal with in order to move on. Because there always is. If you ever need my help, I will do whatever is in my powers. In your waning powers. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have to... I hope I don't have to go talk to him too often. Or if I do, I hope he's in more convenient places. Oh well. Goes to show that stone statues are infinitely more intelligent than beasts. Got you to do things on their behalf at any rate. Well, I'm not sure if it's a sign of intelligence necessarily on their part. I don't know. That water place. My brother speaks to me again. It is such joy to hear his gravelly voice. Oh, have I been doing it wrong? Okay. Thank you, my brave heroes. What boon do you wish of me? You mentioned the cleansing of the waters here. Consider it done. Wow, she wasn't kidding. She really could clean the waters this whole time. Can already breathe better. But if memory serves me, you also mentioned something about showering great rewards upon us. Your brother would be quite upset if you did not keep your word. You must rid yourself of these desires for material compensation, Maeve. Really, your name will never be truly known and respected if you only focus on such personal gains. The sense of pride one gets from fulfilling one's duty. This is the only compensation one in the King's Guard should require. Eyes narrowed. I can narrow my eyes for you if you want, but you're not going to notice. No, the call is quite correct. You certainly have a good memory for being a flesh. Yo, over centuries I would have forgotten it, but like, this is just minutes. Don't worry about it. Of course I'm going to remember. Very well. I certainly do not want to anger my brother again, and you did in fact deliver my message faithfully. I'll therefore offer you a boon from the ancient times, should you have courage enough to collect it. I need courage to collect it? What? I grant you a blessing of water. For you to collect the reward, you will need to breathe water as easily as you breathe air. I will open a passage. Go now and dive deeply. Descend to the bottom and follow the path to a forgotten altar, undisturbed for centuries. I will also open a barrier I placed to stop those filthy beasts from bothering us. Go now, explore and do whatever you champions do. Didn't stop all the beasts. I still had to fight beasts on my way here, but okay. Who cares about a name being famous in the goddamn end of times? He may not necessarily see it at the end of times, just rough times, but yeah. What's this? What was that supposed to show me? That's what I expected. Should probably go back to town and level up my artificer. In a little bit. Okay, game. Whatever. Do we get to keep this spoon and do more underwater thingies? I'm supposed to show that the slimy sewage turned into slimy water. Oh! Couldn't tell the difference. Alright. That's just me being dumb though. Clearly. Or blind. Alright, I'm gonna need to clean up my inventory at some point. Mana leech. There's a scroll in this water. A waterproof scroll. Impressive. Mana leech. Empiric Stunnage of Destruction. Alright. Why did we need, like, courage? Armor for the armor god? It increases his damage is the main reason to just stack it there. Even though he doesn't necessarily need it. Who's starving for attribute points? Nothing from Sleeth here. Maybe he just didn't want to go inside the water. The truth be told, like, this is still like a pocket between the 4th and 2nd floor right now. Like, I don't know exactly how this works. It's just weird, is all I'm saying. It's whatever. I think I'm gonna give it to Kane and put it in his speed, because that does increase movement speed as well. I'm pretty sure it does. Right? It doesn't? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. What do I need on him then? Aside from movement speed. He's about half the movement speed of Maven the dwarf, which is funny as hell. I think maybe still speed. Why not? Alright. Okay, bye. Thank you for the rewards. I don't know if it was a shower. I can't tell. I'm underwater. You know, I would feel a shower anyway. But it was a lot of rewards anyway, so I appreciate it. Oh, before we keep it on. Let's upgrade the things. And by things, I mean the building and the person. I can even train someone to 6. Who would I want? Okay, hold on. Let me inspect real quick what they're gonna get as far as skills go. These two are lack places to put their points in. She's gonna get something with Rain of Arrow. Oh, maybe it's one of these that pierces them. It might be one of these that just transforms this into something that doesn't care about armor. That might very well be the case. Anyway, Rain of Arrows. She's like a really good candidate for the next level, because if Rain of Arrows solves the armor thing, it's fantastic. This doesn't give anything here. It improves taunt slightly, but it's not going to do that much for him. I think Maeve, unless it's the dwarf. Wait, I should probably look at what he gets. I mean, an improvement in Ice Cloud, but I kind of don't care about Ice Cloud. An improvement on the Treant is nice on this as well. More mana. He needs so many more skill points. Or maybe from the Hunter. It might very well be. Hold on. Am I... Additional damage from all sources. It increases damage by 15%. Right, this thing gives a slow. It's not armor piercing per se. It might be enough to increase the damage. The hell is this? Alright, hold on. What is this? Runs along a drawn path, leaving path of flames in his wake. It seems that fantastic. It's a technically it's a mobility, right? He's running, so presumably he's faster. So it's a mobility thing in theory, which also might be used for damage, maybe. I think I'd rather keep these. So what are we going to do with these is the question. Oh, this reduces armor. And this increases damage and healing. Maybe armor reduction. Path of Flames reminds me of that one orc ability from Tome. Orc ability? It wasn't an orc ability, but I think I know what you mean. The jet boots. Yeah. It was a tinkerer ability. Well, ability. It was a tinkerer thingy that you tinkered. All the tinker classes can do it. But you started by default with it with the gunslinger question mark or the saw butcher, one of the two. Saw butcher probably. Oh my god. I don't know. What are the other things? Fire runes I'm not using. Maxed. Sure. I'm using the thing. Might as well improve it. Ooh, fireball. Radius and daze. Wait, daze? This thing dazes? This is 80... No, 120 extra damage. That's nearly double. But it's over 10 seconds. But still, it's nearly double. This is a lot of damage. So Daze is interesting, but I think killing stuff is nice. But you're glad that he doesn't move at the rate King does, otherwise it wouldn't make a very long path. I think it says running, so presumably he speeds up, you know? Even if he was Kane's level of speed. Okay, and then attributes for you. He's somewhat balanced. His life seems a little low, I guess. I'm gonna increase his life. Okay, Maeve is the happy person that gets the level up. I want to see what the Rain of Arrow improvements are. Bleeding damage. Bleeding ignores... okay, so this causes weakness. Enemy's armor and Maeve's armor penetration influences the damage. See, it's all about armor and armor penetration. It even says so right there. And then arrows weaken enemies for a short duration. 20% weakness. What about this? Arrows inflict bleeding, which ignores armor. Bleeding damage per second. 6 for 12 seconds. But if each hit is gonna give a stacking tick of like 12 seconds, this is insanely good damage, right? It probably isn't like every tick stacks a stack of this. I'm gonna take it because that's the damage thing. Weakness does not excite me right now. If every hit does a stacking tick of this, it's insanely good though. What else are you gonna do though? I guess you improve smokescreen because you're using that. Less mana cost and cooldown, that's nice. Better radius to hit stuff. Never mind move speed. Somewhat irrelevant. You know, I leveled her up to have more stuff to spend on, and she's still at 2. Still there. Her speed's kind of terrible. But speed is only... well, it's attack speed as well. Right, fine, I should probably increase it. 25... I'm looking at DPS. 25.6. 1.6 DPS increase. It's not horrible. Do all things bleed though? Excellent question. I haven't seen any stat that says bleed immunity, right? So I don't think the game can think along those lines. It's 120 damage minus the fire resistance. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the fireball. Yes. Well, that goes for any kind of damage, right? In theory. Like... I can evaluate all of the things with or without fire resistance, but I might as well just take their absolute values. And yes, it's gonna go down when things are resistant to fire, but same goes for everything else, I suppose. I should also clean up my inventory, huh? It's so large. I'm not sure I want to. This seems better for the most part, which is very strange. I think I'm just gonna equip it. I just need to improve this thing, you know? Which I can probably do. Anyway. Now that doesn't look better. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Okay, she has a fantastic armor, never mind that. Wait. There we go. Actual cleanup, you know? Not using rings. But this ring is not something I necessarily want to put on him. Okay, these things pretty sure aren't better. I've come around to these, so I think I can at least get rid of that staff, which was really good. Experimental wand is the thing I got off. Yeah, it's fine. This one I wanted to maybe keep because of the 25% days. I don't think I'll ever use it though, so I might as well just get rid of it. It's a cute thing, but I don't think I'm going to use that cute thing. Is this just straight up better? Not really. No. No. Whatever. Okay, and then... Oh, that shield I might craft into something better. Oh, I got that armor. I forgot about that. Hurts the mana a little bit. I might give it to him just because the movement penalty is awful. This increases... He'd be going down by 3 movement speed. This is insane. Wait, Refraction Armor has no armor on it. Look at that. It's an anti-elemental armor, but it's got no armor per se. It's got life though. And movement speed. Alright, I think I'm gonna give the gargoyle thingy to you. I don't know about using this on you though. I would be slowing myself down. What is slowing him down so much? Movement speed -2. Oh, it's the thorns thing. But I like the thorns thing. I guess what that means is I should try to get the thorns thing on something else. How? Okay. Where's the thorns? Leg, I think? Thorns is right here. I should try to get him a leg armor so I can get this ring off, because -2 movement seems to just hurt. Well, this is better. It doesn't get an enchant, but it is better. Wait, unless this is... Ah, whatever, I don't feel like checking then. By the way, thorns things stack apparently. Oh god. Oh god. Could be a strategy to just pile a ton of armor and thorns on a person and just have him not die next to everything you want to kill. I think we're going to be doing something like that with Kane as much as possible. Oh, this thing stuns. 14% is no joke. It's not great, but it's no joke. Health per hit. It's more DPS than what he's using right now. I think it's just straight up better. Sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using this. This helmet looks like it sucks. Yep. Alright. I should probably take a look at alignment, actually. These two are +2 and these two are +1. Okay. Just, I don't think I can consult this when I'm given a choice. Wait, I never approved her stat changes. I don't think I get to consult that, so wanted to make sure. I had a thought and I've forgotten it almost immediately. Oh yeah, I wanted to visit this. Oh, I've used it. There was a forge somewhere that I didn't use. Here. It's so far away though. Alright, we'll just rip. Rip. Just not gonna... What? Results inconclusive. Objects not in crystal memory. Orange routine commencing. Okay, crystals are the memory, the RAM. Hi. Golems. Is golems. There's no fire golem. Which is good, because that's my main source of damage, I think. In terms of triggered the tower defense mechanism. Apparently we're high threat now. Apparently we're high threat now. So are these all like circles of doom? That's just no, it's gonna hit a thing. This okay, yeah, this is a circle of doom. And this is just throwing to random people. Crystal memory like in my Magic 6. Oh, tower defense. Oh. I think there's gonna be towers too. That was introduced, right? Where's the tower? Tower. No, okay, there's no tower defense. I swear there was a tower defense last time, but I guess not. I'm not sure. Oh, that's what was happening. I was in the sludge, so he was the worst. I mean, he's still kind of the worst as far as movement goes, but skill cooldown goes down, amount of regen goes up. I don't know why I'm this, you know, buffed, but I'll take it. I don't know where all these buffs and debuffs can come from. Alright. Let's charge at these. Let's get a treant in here. You can go attack this or something. Oh, it's about to die. Never mind. You can do this. Go attack this. I'm gonna go help him out. Okay, I really couldn't tell how much bleeding I was doing. I'm gonna need something like a boss or something that just doesn't die to it. Something where I'm doing 1 damage per tick. Oh, the treant came over here. That's nice. Do this. Do this. We've got more mana regen. Are you key? Hello?
Shoot them.
Sire? Yes, moving. Onwards to the fray. Heading out.
Alright, I'm gonna put him on aggressive and then move on.
your service.
Finish him. Thank you. Meant the defense system of tower, not the tower. Yeah, I figured it out, but for a second I thought I might get a tower. An actual tower instead of a reverse tower. Alright, well that was a thing, I guess. I feel like we haven't really fought a boss for the beasts though. It's weird. Wait a sec, I don't like the sound of that. Is this tower gang to throw creatures like this? Gang is foregoing? Okay. I give this on every step of the way. My voice for Racken was weird there, sorry. I share in your frustration, Master Smith. Avatar, are you listening? We are not your enemy. I'm pretty sure she's already told you that she doesn't control these things. Yes, I am here. Unfortunately, it is as I expected. The defense mechanisms of the tower are unable to classify you. Considering the situation on this floor, it has opted to use force first and ask questions later. It didn't ask any fucking... yeah, I'm pretty sure it can't ask questions anyway. Those things. I have never seen or heard of such creatures. What were they? Golems, you mean? Really? There's no folklore about golems at all? Huh. Golems. Constructs created from the tower memory banks. Banks to deal with memories? Seems like frostling doings to me. Are there 2 more beast bosses to defeat for the crystal shards? Yeah, no, I mean, because the way the game is structured is like for each floor there's going to be 2 types of enemies, typically. And once you get through the section for... Hello, Emilis Redvilavichis. I don't know if you're talking to me, but yes, it is me. Whatever that sentence means. Anyway, hello. What were we saying? Those things are a big thorn in your butt, Mr. Elf. Right, because he does elemental damage a bunch. Alright, there. Yeah, okay, I was saying. The way the game is structured is there's going to be 2 types of enemies per floor, so far anyway. And once you're through the section of one type of enemy, there's going to be a boss to get out of it or whatever. And right next to the boss is like a skull that you pick up and you get the challenges for that set of enemies. We haven't really had that for the beasts, so I guess we're going to meet up with the beasts again. It's just we're getting introduced to the second type of enemy before we're quite done with the first type. That's all that's going on here. As before, these golems were forged of pure mana, based on one of many templates stored in the tower's memory since the time of its construction. The defense mechanisms can adjust the template to match the level of the threat and current circumstances. Why don't you just go all in and stamp the threat instead of giving it a chance? I don't know. It feels like you should try harder, but whatever. If it is any consolation, those were level 3 templates. The tower concluded that significantly capable constructs were required to deal with you. So many years later, and I still watch your Home 4 content. Man, you're not alone in that. Earlier, I haven't seen him in a little bit, but earlier today there was Kaiji in here saying like almost the same thing. I'm not well, okay. It has been a while, huh? At the end of the year, it's gonna be 10 years since I started creating videos. I didn't start with Heroes 4, but you seem to have started watching in Heroes 4 anyway. But yeah, it's been a while. But I'm not like I'm doing live streams these days, so it's not quite the same. But yeah, I'm still around because creating more powerful enemies requires more energy. Sure, there's to some extent yes, but it's not trying hard enough is my point. It's clearly not. Also, it's level 3 templates. And we're on level 3 of the game. Haha. Can't you turn the blasted thing off or convince it we're no threat to it? We just won't pass through the bottom. We have no ill intent. As I have warned, I cannot turn it off, nor designate you as non-hostile. It is part of the autonomous functions beyond my influence and control. Yeah, they're kind of repeating themselves. I'm afraid the news is more disheartening, or as you'll also have to deal with defense mechanism guardians if you wish to reach the portal. On a more positive note, while I can't alter these tower defenses, once you destroy the beast portal, there's a high likelihood the tower will reassess your threat classification. And, you know, reassess it again next floor. Oh, no. And these guardians? What template are they based on? Elementals, similar to golems, with the addition of elemental magic. These golems had elemental magic. What are you talking about? In the old days, some beings held affinities toward the elemental powers, not magical creatures with supernatural abilities, simply creatures with the innate ability to manipulate a base element. Guardians are created in their image. Water elementals, for example, could control the flow of bodies of water. They could not create new water from thin air, calling forth a tsunami, nor siphon away its heat, freezing it solid, but could otherwise manipulate the heat as easily as you might move an arm or leg. What was I going to say? You should be able to create it from thin air, though, because there's water in here sometimes. Like, the vapor. There's humidity, alright? Yeah. Anyway. When magic appeared in Altara, elementals were quick to absorb it, exponentially expanding their power and control over the elements. The Magi incorporated this new elemental magic in their training regime and throughout the tower. Oops, sorry, I hit the microphone. I will continue to observe your progress. When you're close to the portal, I will come to you again. Good luck, friends. Right, we called her friends last time. I forgot. We're friends with this thing. It appears our worth will be tested at every turn here. We not only have to fight the beast of this floor, but the tower defenses as well. Well, King, with the fate of the world at stake, you weren't expecting this to be easy, were you? Look there. What do we have here? A new technology. Seems to be some kind of transportation mechanism, similar to the teleportation stones. This one seems to be expired, though. Perhaps if your perception wasn't limited to what you see before the tip of your thick nose, Rune Lord, there is still magic present in this device. It merely lies dormant. It doesn't look like this thing really looks like it needs to be fixed. I'm just saying. I get what the Rune Lord's saying. Though it looks like it may be missing parts, I believe this machine could be restored and activated. We need only know the proper procedure to do so. The question presents itself, is it worth our time to make the attempt? A judgment reserve if and when we discover the machine's nature. Teleportation? Question mark. Travel disk. So what happens if you click on it? What does the thing say? Where's the teleportation quest? Nowhere. Alright, cool. Ah, there you go. Perhaps it could be activated? Question mark. I don't know how, so whatever. Maybe at some point. I don't control them, by the way. They're just doing their thing. Oh, there's the skull. I think I'm gonna get ambushed by your thing. There are no trace of beasts here. The tower must guard this area well. It would be in our best interest to proceed with great caution. Whenever I read about the waterline creatures, I have an urge to shout for Shalasa for some reason. Can't figure out why. Because you, unlike like half the other viewers here, are from the Heroes 6 era and not the Heroes 4 era. This thing looks like anything but a transportation mechanism. It sure doesn't, but maybe if we fix it, like, you know, if the circle's in place, I can maybe see it a little more. Like, you got three dudes, well, they're statues, but three dudes, like, chanting some sort of teleportation spell, and then the circle lights up, and then it's like, you know, blue light, and then you're somewhere else. I don't know. I can imagine it is the thing, if it doesn't look like it's looking right now. I mean, this looks less like a teleportation mechanism than the other thing. It looks like a save point, certainly, but not a teleportation mechanism. Oh no. We got a fifth... Oh no. I'm gonna have to make decisions on who joins now. And I'm gonna have to invent a new voice. What am I gonna do? Oh god. Are those the shadow people? Or the ice people? Frozen lands. Okay, it's gonna be the ice people. What does an ice people sound like, really? I'm from the north. I sound like me. I'm not gonna make him sound like me, though. I think the main leader is supposed to sound like me, anyway. It seems the vast frozen lands on the north were not barren, as was commonly believed, but, you know, it's like the information we read was accurate. Surprise. Crosslings tend for you the shortest among them, towering over your guards. So they're very large. Not large, but tall. Their leader steps forth. Like a Nord? I don't know how to sound like a Nord. How do I sound like a Nord? Hell? Kane a little bit sounds like a Nord, without any accent. He's got the same, like, projection that they would have. I think. We come in peace. My wisest seers alerted me to a great undertaking in these parts, that you seek a power in the depths, one that may heal our broken world. You sound like Nord when you sound like Ulfric's Stormcloak. I don't know why you tried to correct sound. You wrote the exact same word. Oh, the first sound, yeah. I see. I saw the second sound and I was like, why are you rewriting the same thing? Ulfric Stormcloak. Who was that again? Like, yeah. Anyway, I went for something. We'll see how good or not it is. I am wait, how did I do the voice again? I am the leader of my people, a blade master. We are, no, like this. We are the keepers of the memory stones of ages past. Not long ago we had encountered a strange new memory. Not of what we had been, but of that very moment when we stand in front of you in those grand halls. It had called us to come here and discover its meaning. We are ready to join your cause. Dude from Skyrim who shattered the king of Skyrim into smithens. Oh, Skyrim. Right, it's been so long since I've touched Skyrim. It does sound like a Skyrim name. I gotcha. Gladly. Right, and now you're worried about who's calling everyone. He's a blade master. Hulking giant that all able to wear only medium armor. Medium armor! Nice. Has a large health pool. He does not use mana to power his diverse skills. Instead, he fuels them with rage generated during combat. Okay. Has a stoic nature and is dedicated to the keeping of memories of the past and the great memory stone. Nevertheless, like all frostlings, he joins battle with the shocking fury of the warrior part. Armory. in my party currently, he would replace the dwarf. Depends what his skill set is, I suppose. Oh god. Like 6116. That's pretty funny. He uses rage though. Like I don't think mastery does that much. Power of skills depends on his skills again. What do you have for skills? What level is he? 4. Okay. Okay, cleave. Cleave enemies in front. Don't you do that passively with an axe or something? Like my dwarf is doing that passively right now, but I guess it just does more. 40%. Wait, you just do 40% of your thing. Rage generation. Gotcha. Cue Children of Mortar flashbacks. I mean, it's hardly the only game with, rage mechanics, but yeah. You'd expect the other warriors to use that too, but Also, it's funny that the rage mechanic is attached to the Guardians of essentially knowledge, you know? It's not the most barbarian-like race out there. Jump! Okay. Jump to a distant location and scatters enemies' impact, increased threat. So that's a little bit like, basically like the dash, right? It goes pretty far, pretty quickly, and then you get threat generation. Does earth damage instead of air. Winter Wall. It is a passable ice wall. It deals damage upon creation and damage per second. Okay, so that's some... okay. Oh, I should probably look at what the things do. More damage and stun duration. I don't think it stuns? No, but it can. Okay. And then hits larger and inflicts weakness. He's like a giant ice barbarian bard. Well, the race in general does the whole Guardian of Lore thing, so I don't know. I guess? Question? I don't know. Winter Wall feels a little like the wall ability. Again, stone wall, but it's ice instead, and it does damage instead of slowing. Question mark? Yes. More damage and more wall. It immobilizes? Huh. It's a stronger wall than this one, especially since you could presumably just surround someone and then he's going to take the damage and not do anything. It's kind of funny, actually. Gains rage. Stun enemies in a cone in front of him. So it costs nothing. There is a 45-second cooldown to it, though. Right, that's another thing. Rage cost 50, 25, 25. Rage gain 25. Presumably there's other ways to gain rage. There's enemies in a cone in front of him. How's a stun duration? 4 seconds. Okay. More stun duration, party gets a bonus, or you get more rage and damage. Sounds like more useful to gain rage, because I don't know how he gains rage much. Depends on how much he would be gaining rage. Scald and Pathfinder. Axe throw. Deals damage. Oh, this is like that skill. Basically. Okay. Yo, Tim. Is there any point in the game where the game forces you to use one character or the other? Just curious. Like, this seems like a functional enough character, but X Matter Region Taunton. Yeah, there's a little less synergy because of his rage thing, I feel like. If rage flows really well, if it's never an issue, it's fine. But your max rage is 100. And these things cost a quarter of your full mana bar, or half in this case. There's a point in the game where it forces you to use every character solo. I'll have to level him up at some point then, and give him equipment and stuff. That's good to note. But my point I was going to say is, unless he gains rage really easily, this seems like more awkward to use, more restricted use than most other characters. I don't know. The whole rage mechanic makes me want to not really replace these. But yeah. He seems alright. Like, I can very definitely make something work with him. But it's just... I prefer Kain as a tank. Because of the whole Thorns thing. Thorns seems very strong. I don't know why it would be this strong, but it is. And I don't think he's stronger than the Dwarf either. The Dwarf has like Fireball and stuff, which... I'm looking at these icons and I'm not... Like, this is probably something, a buff to auto attacks or something. This I'm not sure. Blind Rage probably is like a much stronger version of Stunning Shout. I don't even find this giant to be as good of damage dealer as they saw him. Well, he doesn't look to me like that particularly good at dealing damage. He's got tools to gain aggro with these two. This doesn't strike me as a particularly good offensive tool. It's just there. I think rage generation per attack, that's the main reason you would want Cleave, like ever. Is just to get rage. But the Cleave itself, you're doing 40% of your damage. That's not something you want to use unless you're hitting 3 things with it. How fast does Boron move? I mean, he doesn't have equipment on him, so... like, third worst. Is it? Am I correct? Because those two are 9 something. Oh, he's 7. Yeah, okay, he's about the worst. He's the second worst. I mean, Kain's tough to beat. But then Kain has a ton of armor. Actual resistance, 42%. Oh, he was talking about this. This is damage from physical based skills and weapons. Main damage is 1 countered by armor penetration. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like a flat reduction. I'm not super impressed by him. His skill set is not that inspiring, to be honest. This is just... The problem is, you have an attack that does 40% damage on a 40 cooldown too. What the fuck? Oh wait. This probably buffs auto attacks so that they do cleave damage. And so your auto attack is going to do 40% of its damage to all the enemies around. And your auto attacks are going to get you rage. That makes more sense, and it helps a bit more, I suppose. Does he start at 0 rage or 100 rage? Like, when he gets attacked, is he absolutely enraged at the fact that he's getting attacked? Or do you have to build it up? Because if you have to build it up, you'd have to go like Stunning Shout and then Cleave and then build up rage again to get to cast something else. I don't know. I don't The rage mechanic really doesn't inspire me, and the skills don't seem strong. They're just skills. They're there. I'm not gonna use them. I decided. What would be better, two-handed or one-handed? Out of curiosity, I wonder what stat quality his alignment affects. That is a good question as well. Health. Of course it does. Ah, yes. That's going to be the shadow, and that's going to be someone from the tower, possibly. You're not inspiring, sir. Alright. How many points? 12? For sure. More of a tank or a damage dealer. So, I think the best use for him, or the intended use, is this, Retribution. So he can do the job as a tank. Like they said, he takes medium armor only, but he has a ton of HP. Alright, so if you manage to survive, not through reducing the damage to manageable levels, but through just having enough health to take it regardless, that just means if you survive, regardless of how you did, like if you survive, good, you can tank stuff, right? And if you survive by having a lot of HP, that means you're taking a lot of damage, more than Kane. Like, if he tanks effectively, successfully, he's going to be taking more HP damage than Kane, which means Retribution does more damage, right? So I can see him being a little bit more specialized than Kane, like being better than Kane at being a reflective tank. I can see that. And maybe that's what I should be aiming for with him? I really don't see the damage. Like Tim was saying, I really don't see him as a big damage dealer. He has yet to have a skill that makes me go, wow, this does damage. Maeve has the Rain of Arrows. She just had good auto attack, generally speaking, but she has the Rain of Arrows, which is really good. And the Fireball. The Dwarf has the Fireball. The other two don't have great spells, but Kane's got a ton of armor and thorns, which is doing a lot of work too, I think. Yeah, I think it would be more of a tank build for him. I don't think he needs power skills. We could literally just put everything in life on him and then give him reflective. As much reflective as we can. That would be funny. Let's just do it. Alright, what kind of skill set do we want for him? I'm not going to spend gold on level... I can't anyway. I'm poor. But... what should we do? Okay, Cleave seems super important for rage generation. Maybe we should give him... I don't know. Okay, so this also seems very important. Damage and stun. Do I want to stun? The stun is the interesting part of it, but I get the feeling... yeah, it doesn't go to... it's only a 3-second stun. Ever. What, you can pass through? What kind of wall is this? Passable Ice Wall. Ah, okay. It sounds like what I would need to make effective crowd control use out of it. I think ice chains is what he's gonna need for crowd control, but okay. We're like 3 levels off of that. Alright, we're done looking at the ice giant, and I don't think I'm gonna take him. If you are into reflective damage, stunned is maybe counterproductive. Everything is. You want to be hurt. It's why I like Thorns so much. You can just exist as the unstoppable tank and never die and eventually kill them because you exist. You know? Reflective like requires that you get hurt and heal a lot. That's another thing too. He doesn't have a self-heal like Kain does. He would benefit a lot from Kain's self-heal spell, but he doesn't have it. That's counterproductive to the whole I want to get hurt strategy. Alright. Well, he's lower level than these, and he doesn't have armor. If he had armor, he would probably be the highest HP. He's not right now. Alright. Like, I can make him work, but I'm comfortable with the characters I have right now, so I'm not going to use him. Oh, he's here. He's just going to stay here. Look, right here. Alright, challenges. Primal beasts. Nope. Sleeve! Manama, you get your daily piece of sleeve. You were asking about him earlier. As I walk through these empty halls. 3 potential worlds. Okay, you're gonna write. You don't have to justify writing. Hello? First world is inhabited by energy beings without any physical shape. At which time they encase themselves in skins of metal armor. Oh. Okay. There's some parallels between that and stuff we find in the tower. So that's a bit curious. Okay, there's a little dot. There might be an ambush, so I'm just gonna quick save real quick. What else runs this part of the tower? Oh. Do I get to decide to put him in at any point? Like when we encounter a combat, do I get to decide who gets to fight that specific combat? Oh, that would also explain... Okay. Does alignment affect even if he's not in the official roster? No. He's just there to be there for like the choices that affect his alignment, maybe? I'm just trying to figure out how this works, because he's clearly there. Maybe he's just there for the dialogues and the choices. He's there for dialogues, I believe. Yeah, okay. I mean, in theory, for everything except ambushes, you have the option to withdraw. And if you withdraw, you can probably just return to city, and then when you return back to the tower, it plops you where you clicked return to the city. And you can choose your alignment. You can still choose it, it's just not why he's here. Eerie House. Excellent idea for a story, if you say so. Unless you're talking about... Okay, it didn't mention upside down towers. So yes, it's an excellent idea for story. If you mention that the tower is upside down, it starts being less of an excellent story, but you know. Oh, that's good. I still don't have a fully decked out group of health and health regen. I mean, that's not the greatest on you, but sure. Attack speed as well. Movement speed. Alright, I think we put that on you. And then this can go to someone else. Sure. Quality of life, didn't you? Quality of life. Right, hold on. You can do this. And then go like, alright, now I'm going back. Oh, let's take a look at the challenges actually, real quick. Yeah, classic. Yeah. Sure. For real, he says, with an enchant. Lifesteal 3. Ooh, 15%. That's no joke. It is very hard in theory though, because it's for real. Elite spike creatures. For a two-handed crossbow. Crossbow not from this world. Cute name. Elemental shatter. Defeat the boss. I don't think we've fought the Devourer. Impossible. Maybe for right now. Life leech 3. Isn't that the same as this? Excuse me, you get less rewards for this than for the real Savage Swarm? Hello? What? Am I missing something here? That's weird. That's really weird. But yeah, you can like pick him instead of somebody else. And it's gonna plop me where I clicked the button. There you go. One is ranged and one is melee, I believe. Oh, yeah, okay. For different categories. Gotcha. So one's, in theory, more... You're still getting more with the real swarm than with the boss. It's super weird. Unless one of those is way more valued than the other. But, like, I have a hard time seeing that right now. Okay, maybe later. I'm not sure how much I trust, like, the magical path that is just there. I would expect an ambush. I'm surprised. I guess not, but I'm surprised we... Less mana, more mana regen. There is a cautionary tale of a young druid novice who would join the Order of the Mages, has natural propensity for mana regeneration. Needless to say, he was soon vanquished when faced with capable foes. Needless to say, it's a weak thing that you really shouldn't do, because it makes him weak. I mean, how can lifesteal and ranged weapon counter as a reward? Who would ever use it? That would be the mages or the archers. Those typically don't take damage. I get your point. Those typically avoid taking damage. That's the strategy. So you don't want life regen. Well, like life draining, you want something that just makes them do damage. Help them do damage. I think I'm going to give that to Kane, actually. Kane doesn't need a lot of mana at all. I could give this to the giant. I don't think it would do much. Yes, Mono, that was my idea. No, I think I'm going to give it to Kane. Because Kane doesn't need a lot of mana. All his spells that I'm using right now are very low cost. The one thing I really need is somehow make him sustain, though, Because there's this buff that he can keep on forever as long as he has the mana for it every cycle, right? It lasts like 15 or 30 seconds, I forget. And the cooldown is the same. So he can keep it on forever as long as he has the mana for it. So he needs to regen as much mana as this thing costs. There's a bigger emphasis on how much mana regen does Kayn have, as opposed to how much straight up mana does he have. I think I'm gonna give it to Kayn. It just makes sense to me. And I know like Kayn's mana pool is kind of garbage, but his skills are just like, this is 20, right? It's 20. I should just click on them. This is 50, but that's the one that you're trying to cast every 30 seconds. You need the mana regen for it. This is just 20. And this is 40, but you're not spamming it. So it's fine. You're only using it when you're losing, which is not all the time. So yeah, I think he doesn't need a big mana pool. He needs mana regen to be able to cast the buff on cooldown. His mana regen's 1.5. 1.5 times 30 is just 45. It's almost 50. He can keep it up for a very long time, as long as he's not doing anything else, which he's going to be. Obviously, he's going to be dashing and stuff. But then there's also Eric helping with the mana regen. His totem specifically. I think he can sustain for a very long time the mana. Does Kayn's speed affect his cooldowns? The speed stat, yes, starting from 10 plus, I think. I think it's like attack speed and stuff all the time, and once you're 10 plus, it's also cooldowns. This one catches your eye. Oh, you know, that's an interesting point. If his cooldown is reduced for the buff, it comes back faster. Okay, the definitive conclusions of magic affinity. Across many centuries. Okay. Magic affinity does not depend on one's race, gender, station, profession, heritage, interracial mixing. I mean, if it doesn't depend on race, it wouldn't depend on interracial mixing. Hello? Level of intelligence or color of hair. Magic affinity is absolutely and unquestionably random. Random? You just haven't found the... Oh my god. You just haven't found the criteria yet. You just haven't thought of it. It's beyond your understanding. Of course, those findings have led to a new branch of research, whether this randomness is in fact a pattern upon itself. Ah, people. Reduced cooldown doesn't mean the reduced duration. It won't recast until the buff is over. Oh, that's good to know. It doesn't cast for no reason. That explains the one time though that I saw it, like the cooldown up, and it was staying up, and I clicked on it myself because I was like, why aren't you recasting it? But that would be why. Oh wait, oh my god, that was the thing. Okay, I'm gonna click after. That's an enchant scroll, which uses elemental shatter. Yeah, for ranged weapons. Gotcha. How to tame the weather itself. What do you mean by tame? Dry meteorological observations and characterizations of climate patterns. But yeah, it doesn't exist. I was gonna say, even if this is not the same world, so you could never use that. That's what you needed? Oh my god. Okay, I agree that it doesn't look like a teleportation device. Even fixed, it doesn't do shit. Magic affinity depends on RNG. Maybe. Alright, let's go check out the thingy. actually. Is that an orc? I mean, he just drowned. What do you want? Sure, it's a puddle, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's save before we click on this thing. We're in a place with machines. This is barely a map. Yeah, it's all darkened. Machinery scrapyard. It's a secret area. What do you mean secret? What? Machine bots? The world. There's a battle over there. We're gonna be coming over here in a while. Actually, I guess I could just turn right here. I accidentally clicked on it, but I guess that works. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. It's funny, I haven't drank a whole lot of water. I guess I haven't voice acted that much. Anyway, I'm still gonna take a break though, because I need to use the bathroom. I will be right back. Here I am. Oh, I probably should have refilled my glass of water. Like I said, I didn't drink that much, but I probably should still have. Oh well. If I ever need it, I guess I'll just take another quick pause. Any sufficiently advanced science looks like magic to someone who's just not there yet. Oh, there was a gate. That's what's happening. Okay. I was wondering, because I thought I had gone here and I didn't see the path forward, but I did. It's just, you know, blocked. Completely. Guess we're following this path. There we go. Why are people building like this? There's items on the wall, floor. Do not appear to be in any discomfort to be located here. What are you talking about? I am discomfortable. Perhaps they will try later. I don't know if you should, man. Maybe, like, take a harness or something. This is weird. Games being weird again. Yeah, that makes sense. Bye, Frostling! Well, it's an ambush, so you can't really check if you can change them in or not. Golems. Really? Golems are doing ambushes now? I don't know about powerful guardians, but yeah, okay. 2 of my champions. Regenerate life of the enemies.
At your service.
6 health per second? Goodness. Oh, maybe they added the change party button later. There was a change party button, right? Yeah. So the tank, the tanks. Oh god. Crawl forward.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, he's gonna be kind of in the middle. That way he can hit both. I want to free. Probably Maeve first. Depends on how fast the enemies come.
Honor and glory.
Oh, the dwarf is unaggressive. I'm gonna wait for this to come closer. Keep this on. They're all attacking Maeve. What the fuck?
I'm an old.
Alright.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
May the light guide your path.
Please attack this.
Oh, yes. Ready to serve, my lord. Moving in.
No, I'm slowed. I want to be close to the cage so my armor contributes, but I guess not. Okay. Roar.
Yes, moving.
Gonna do this. Gonna do this.
Blade is yours to command.
So strong. This thing's about to die. I'm stronger than I need to be for this, feels like. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just saying, like, these things seem pretty fucking weak, all things considered. I kinda want to rainfall someone.
At your service.
He just gets wrecked. Alright. There's more.
At your service.
He stopped moving for a second. I was afraid that he wasn't gonna walk into it, but he did. Oh, jeez. I've been very slacking. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're fine. What the hell's this attack? Alright, my dwarf ain't doing shit, but it's fine. Maybe they toned it down deliberately so you can test the new guy out. Not a terrible assumption. the game isn't too hard on normal, you will feel unnecessarily strong for the biggest part of the time. I'm okay with this, I think. I'm not particularly good at controlling this already, so I don't know that I would necessarily enjoy a much bigger challenge with it. 24% skill power increase is massive, but then minus 6% health sucks. I'm just gonna destroy this. Thanks for the crystal. Sleeping. Is it sleeping or is it dead? Snoring, huh? Okay. Oh, I don't control. Alright. Walls made of metal? What do you think of this, Chief? Long ago, the ancients used metal in their construction. Renowned for its sturdiness and ability to carry a great load, they built high towers with deceptively small supports. Alas, we've lost most of the engineering principles today. If this tower holds the secrets I think it does, I hope to reclaim this knowledge and once again make our tower's landscape reach towards the heaven. Leave it to the dwarves to replace the beauty of the natural world with metal and stone. I would prefer the land as it once was, green and lush from one end to the other. Ha! Only an elf wouldn't appreciate the labour and craftsmanship of metal and stone. If he had his way, we'd all be living in a tree. To each their own preference. In any case, there's no point bickering about dreams and aspirations. True. No one's close to Arcane Transmuter. I'm gonna get to transmute. I'm just gonna say real quick. I get to transmute now. Right? Just we're able to combine lesser crafting crystals into more powerful ones. Transmission ratio is 3:1. Oh goodness. Okay, that's cool. Can I do that, you know, in town? There's a teleport, that's nice. A blueprint. Secrets of Dark Gold. More powerful items. Yes! Oh, but the upgrade probably costs 500, right? Because upgrading the barracks, well, not the barracks, but the places they live in train, rather, cost 500. So I don't have the gold. A few relics of this measure still exist deep in the dwarven vaults. When forged, it is far superior in steel to steel in strength and lightness. Cool. Cool. Oh. I feel like you should, like, have the dark water. Like, this is wrong. I shouldn't be, like, seeing bubbles very clearly to the bottom of the water and seeing bubbles. I should, like, see the surface of the water. Maybe that's just me, though. Imagine being able to build giant towers, metal and glass. Such fantasy. In a dying world, absolutely. You can always, for some challenge, ah, that's true. I should do that then, because I've been looking forward to upgrading my equipment. Rackham looks to the rest of the companions on anticipation. Should they press the big red button? I got a bad feeling about this, boys. It might be rusty old, but who knows what it can do. I agree, Maeve. Why tempt fate? I see no need to put us... Sorry. I see no need to put us at a potential tactical disadvantage. Ah, come on, lad. Such a flying machine wouldn't turn on us. No way we just repaired it. Besides, there are 4 of us and only one of them. It's technically 5, but, you know, the character not in the party is invisible. An argument can also be made for the insights we would gain into how such creature constructs operate. We should encounter more such machines. Should we encounter more such machines later? In this regard, though I am shocked to hear myself say it aloud, almost agree with the dwarf. That's out of character as far as I'm concerned, but sure, whatever. Ha! I knew you'd come around, lady. Party is divided. So do I favor Cain and Maeve, or do I favor Dwarf and Elf? I'm going to lose 1% elemental resistance and 0.1 mana regen, and gain, I think, 2% attack speed and 1 armor. Or the other way around. Okay, that's strictly from reputation, right? It's I might lean, if we're thinking strictly from reputation gains and losses. Do you know the bigger button anomaly in Lobotomy Corporation? No. What was I going to say? Yeah, strictly from a reputation gains and losses point of view, I think I would lean towards the humans a little more, but I suspect you get better rewards if you do what the dwarf and elf want, which is to reactivate the thing. We might get a fight, but then the fight has a reward, right? Fight's not gonna kill us, obviously. So I think we activate. And then we're gonna work on Maeve and Kane's reputation later. Alignment, whatever. I kept saying reputation, I meant alignment. If Constrictor is hostile. Yes, exactly. I trust my champions are more than capable of dealing with it. The big red button waits with a grin of anticipation. Of course it lunges to attack. That was expected, but you know, it's fine. Once again, it's an ambush and I can't change my party. One day, we're gonna get to see if we can or not. Wonder if Boron gets affected by his choice, this choice. No. Well, we saw... usually the game is pretty clear about who's gonna get affected and whether it's negatively or not. And he didn't get involved in this particular discussion. What was I going to say? See, this is a battle where I might have considered switching Boron in instead of the dwarf, because the dwarf does fire damage like a ton. Well, he relies heavily on it, and you know, Boron is more like water. It directly crashes your game with some fancy visual effects like crack display if you try to interact with it. You need to interact with it for the true ending. That's cute. I didn't... Okay, so it's a game. I haven't played Lobotomy Corporation then. Is that a good... What kind of game is that? I don't know very many games that force crash the game as part of the game. Like, there's Undertale, very famously. And I've heard of the... I can't forget the name. Doki Doki Literature Club? I haven't played it. It's this... it tries to look like a dating sim, but it turns into air quote horror. Anyway, I'm getting very distracted. Let's just fight. Let's just fight a robot. It's a manager of facility type of game. Very stressed manager. A very good and famous one. Huh. I had never heard of it.
I never miss.
Well, I can't hear of all the games, I suppose.
Right between
Let's go. Let's turn this on as well. Gonna throw a fireball. I know it's resistant, but what am I gonna do? Like, not? Gonna get closer. Gonna attack. I forgot to check how much armor it has. 30. So my Rain of Arrow ain't gonna do shit, but let's try it anyway. You're taking a lot of damage. Somehow. Gonna do this. Get some healing done. The hell happened there? Probably should have looked at what his abilities do, huh? Alright. Let's get a trinket in. Please attack the thing. Okay, he wasn't attacking. Okay. Whatever. I'm guessing the Rain of Arrow did something. I did the Rain of Arrow and then I didn't look at what it did. I regret it because I suspect it might have been the bleeding, but I don't know. Because I didn't look. 221. Well, we can build the thing now. Featherweight Marshes of Gust. Of Gust? The movement speed, probably. Yeah, okay. No good need goes unpunished. I thought the ancient times were prosperous and glorious. If that is so, why in the blazes is everything here intent on killing us? It wasn't such a hard fight. No, alone it was not, but if the tower decides to throw 10 of them at us at the same time... Now, do you see my concern? What was that thing anyway? It was a work of art, a true shame we had to destroy it. Yeah, perhaps next time you'll listen to that woman's intuition, Chief. I get a blunt sword, what do you mean? Rewards, girl. You get stuff. Me happy. What's the PS? Doesn't have an enchant though, I can like... Oh, you can't enchant it, what? Tiny bit more... Okay, so this thing is strictly because you get 45% chance to stun. I don't know. I'm okay with that stunning. Could always mark it. Oh, yeah, I could... I forget to do that. I systematically forget to do that. I'm sorry. One day I'll be good at this game. Not today. Oh, hey, I can go here now. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, time to visit the surface a little bit. Yeah. Out of curiosity, can I... Where's... Would there be a button to transmute? Man, May's at 0. That kind of sucks. Where would be the button? Transmute. There you go, I can do it from the surface. Lovely. I wonder if this sword will apply stun if you give it to the ice giant with his cleave. You mean like, would it AoE stun? The thing is, I might eventually find my way through all these menus. The thing is, this sword cleaves by default. There's a cleave damage 50%. Right? It's already cleaving. So, I don't think you'd need the cleave from the giant to test it, is my point. Anyone could do it. I mean, I might as well give it to the giant because he's not equipped with anything. I was thinking he might be a good dual wielder though. It depends on how rage feels. Because if it feels like I need to rely on this to get my rage, then I would want to have like dual wielding fast attacks. he's not built for that though. Like he has barely any speed. Yeah, I'm gonna give him that. Cause why not? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give him that. We'll see later about like doing something else with him. He can't use shields, or is that? Yeah, no, he can't use shields. Huh? Interesting. Maybe less armor, less mana. It's mostly about movement speed. You do have an enchant slot though, which is a thing. I'm not super impressed by it though. I don't feel like looking. Really don't feel like looking. Okay. Mac, blacksmith. Where did? Oh, it's just improved already. I thought, okay. We don't need to spend money on this. Okay. I'm cool with that. It's okay. What do I want to replace? So this guy's gonna need some basic inventory. I wouldn't necessarily create great stuff, but you know, stuff. Oh yeah, I want pants. I think I create purple pants for this guy specifically, and then I switch this over to the dwarf. And the reason for that is I want to enchant these pants for thorns. For, you know, fun. Pile on the thorns to see if it really does stack. Apparently it's supposed to. So Tim looked it up apparently, and it stacks. So that's gonna be cool. And then, okay, this helmet possibly could be better, but let's just take a look. Rings, it's a little like shameful that I like. This is a level 1. This, well, it gives armor penetration. That is useful with the rain of arrow, but like he doesn't even have 2 rings. Okay, gloves, helm. For some reason I recall the quote from one classical Soviet movie, which is, I've watched a few movies, Soviet movies, because back when I was studying history, for the teacher for the history of USSR, or the Soviet Union, decided that it would be good to do like, you know, normally there would be these 3-hour-long presentations on different topics. So a society would be devoid of any motivation without the color differentiation of pens. Okay, I don't remember it. I was going to say though, I did watch quite a few Soviet movies because of that class, because he would go like, okay, we're going to do a presentation, we're going to work our way through the history, but we're also each class going to watch a movie from that time. So I have seen a few of the Soviet classics. I don't remember much of them, but I have seen a few. Is my point. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. This I'm going to want to reforge. This, probably this. Probably want to reforge some of these that are reducing movement speed. Like, maybe I can get a gauntlet that doesn't reduce movement speed. That would help. It's -1 too. It's not nothing. It's a comedy about dudes who ended up on a planet of wild capitalism where the ruling class had privilege of wearing purple pants. Okay. I mean, that's funny though. So yes, clothes are often used to express how superior you are. Like, a lot of people, when they make it, you know, and they make it, they like to show that they've made it. And clothing is a common way to do it. It also reminds me of the Romans. purple. There's a special kind of purple, but like the purple was the color of the emperor, and only the emperor could wear it. Anyway, probably parts of all that comes from there. Okay. Wait, I didn't need to do that, huh? I could just craft. Found it. I want purple Greaves of level 2. It does increase the cost. Okay, I was curious. Purple Greaves of level 2. We're gonna go with protection. Oh wait. This costs a lot, so I want to save. Does quick save work? I might have to just save. Quick save clearly didn't work. Okay. Okay. Heavy Greaves, purple, ring 2, protection. Go for it. Armor, earth resistance, health. Okay, well, I would have to compare it with what I have. Yeah, it's more armor, it's more resistances, that's cool. Less penetration, but we don't care. Health and health regen, that's nice. We're probably going to have less total health, though. Well, 40 is a lot. Didn't purple used to be an incredibly difficult color to produce back in historical times? That would be why it was reserved for the emperor. Like, because it's a sign of privilege. Probably, yes. Okay, 3 less health. Interesting. And I'm going to give those pants to you. Yeah, I figured they would be better than what you have. They're better in every way. And we're gonna dismantle those, I guess. Okay, now I have pants that I can enchant to have thorns. I love it. Cool. Alright, anyway, I wanted a hat and gloves, right? I'm gonna make them purple. For mana, I guess. Might? I mean, sure, I guess. He's gonna do more damage. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's probably better than what he's using anyway. What about the cap? Purple 2, skill power. Oh, skill power does sound fun. His mana's fine. Skill power, let's go. 2 life as well. Not bad, not bad. I can also put a couple of gems into these pants for more armor and thorns. I can? Yeah, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna check that out in a second. Okay, this is better except for mana, but it's fine. This is straight up better. There you go. I can put gems. It's item forge. I can put 1 gem. 1 mastery seems like a lot. 2 armor, max health, health regen, the resistances. Oh, yeah, for more armor and thorns. Gotcha. I think I'll do it, actually. Yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah, I wanted to forge gloves for you as well. Heavy gloves of protection, certainly. Purple. I should save, though. Sorry that I'm save scumming a little bit, but sometimes the game very blatantly just goes like, oh, you want something good for that? Well, pay the price in these other stat categories. I don't see any movement reduction on this, so this is a good sign. More resistances, penetration, no one cares, HP, more movement, less attack speed and less cooldown, but it's fine. 2 life as well is really good for him. Awesome. I think I'll try replacing his boots. Maybe. Because I'm thinking the boots are typically something you can... Well, maybe I can just forge, right? This is something typically I would expect, yeah, movement speed to be there. Let's just do that. And not replace them quite yet. Alright, I haven't touched you at all. Are you okay? She's gotten good equipment, mostly. We can try to make a ring, though. It's something we could be doing. Crystal ring for damage, obviously. This is Maeve we're talking about. More penetration, excellent. And then mana life. I'll take it. Seems excellent. And when you need a ring... I don't want this ring, though. Okay, you need a ring, but we're gonna create something else, because that ring was shit. Especially for him. Okay, damage, health, or mana. His mana's fine. Maybe we just try to help his health. Mana regen and speed. I'll take it. Seems good. Awesome. I already kind of improved his inventory. His boots could use some help, I suppose. Oh, his helmet really needs to just get out of here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna create a helmet. For skill power? At least it costs less. 8%. Not extraordinary, but I'm pretty sure this is better than what he's using. Less elemental resistances, but just barely. He's fine. More mana is gonna help a little. I think the mana regen is from... No, it's not. I lied. Okay. Let's craft a bunch of... Let's craft a bunch of blue stuff, because I don't want to spend all my purple on him. Well, like most of these are probably... Why can't I Oh, because this is a thing. There you go. Where's the cost? I want to know how much it costs. Oh, there you go, pants. Yeah, it costs purple. I don't want to spend all my purple on this because I want to check the enchanting. So we're going to build some blue equipment, blue level equipment for him. But I have a lot of equipment to build for him, so... He uses bucklers as opposed to shields. A new type of shield. Cool. Okay. Anyway, you think it's a tanky boy I want? Not sure though. Less mana. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna deal with it. Okay, okay. What is mana? Oh my god. Rip his mana, seriously. His non-existent mana. Oh no. Oh, surely I'll find junk, but if I have to use him, I might as well have him properly decked out. It's not like I was going to use these crystals for anything, you know? It's fine. I don't need to deck him out in jewels, I don't think. I'm gonna give him his equipment. You know, if I have to use him, I feel like he's gonna do a reasonable job. What? Wait, these things don't stack? Ooh. do not understand this mechanic at all. Alright, well these things suck, actually. I don't want them. Rage is at a premium. I kind of don't want to craft it again though, so whatever. Just have to deal with it. Okay, enchants. What kind of enchants can we get? Like, ranged weapon for this thing, maybe? What do you do? Mana drain? Elemental empowerment. Well, when would I ever not want this? Because it costs a ton? I still think I want this. How good is this crossbow, actually? Hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. How good is this? It's on the secondary spot, you know? Maybe I should just craft. Physical. I think I'd rather physical with her. See, this is better. Armor penetration as well. Not bad, not bad. Do we make 2 of those? Yeah, I'm doing something that's just straight up better. I'm gonna do this. I'm greedy for damage. I love damage. Let's go. And then we pump both of these with... It's gonna cost 10 of these. That's ridiculous, but sure. Right, and then we dismantle those. And then we enchant. Range weapon. No, you use this. There we go. And then we're awesome. What kind of pence enchantment can you get? For 3? I don't know. It's an old pair of pants too, so maybe I just don't. Kind of an old pair of pants, but I got some new head and gloves and whatnot that could use some of that. What does that do? Oh, you probably had something like this, Tim. I need to craft her a new helmet. Skill power, obviously. Water resistance? Sure. Whatever, dude. The point is to have an enchant spot. Her water resistance is ridiculous. Alright. I feel like this helmet is not great, though. Can I make it better, maybe? Armor resistances. What is my shittiest resistance right now? Earth. Let's improve that, maybe. No, you know what? I feel like health is just gonna do more in most situations. Anyway, back to our enchanting. Head armor, this thing, on this. Here we go. Probably have the other one which gives massive crit chance boost. This one? Right, but this affects directly the damage you do. I guess the other one does too. I don't know. Maybe. Hand. What does this do? Reduces skill cooldown. That's really good for Eric. He's always waiting on his skill cooldown. His head armor. Don't particularly like it for him. What do I get for rings? Oh god. Per weapon hit. His mana's fine though. Her mana runs out, but do I want this for her? She does hit a lot. She's dual wielding. Also, this is a real anomaly to have thorns on a ring, because he can't get that. This is tempting. How much does it cost? 4. Eh. Eh. Well, I'm not using it for anything else. Sure. Sure, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I feel massively powerful for no good reason. Is there anything I want in the challenges? Nah. Not really, anyway. Armor Shatter 2. Maybe. Mana Steel 2. And some weapon. One-handed. Thorns 2. Oh. Alright. I just wasted a little bit of resources. It's fine. We're gonna get better thorns. It's 5 o'clock already. I have to end it soon. God damn it. I haven't seen the time at all. I think we're gonna end it after this, maybe. Wait, where's the bus? There it is. Here I go! Alright. Gonna send a treant in there. Circle of Doom. Uh-oh. Okay, well, too bad. I guess it's just too bad. Alright, you two should get closer. You should give it a mark and then do the thing where you hit him a bunch. I should probably walk out of this. Oh, there's another one, huh? Oops. Everybody got hit by that one.
Right between the eyes.
Yes, moving. At once, sire. For honor and glory. Sire. Yes, sire.
Of course.
We're gonna get closer and get a totem out there.
My lord.
Please don't stand in there. Gonna do this. I'm gonna put it here and get these guys to get over here instead. Oh, this one's dead.
Advancing. All right.
Get over here. Attack. Do a Q. Send a treant after these.
Shoot them.
Now that the Q's off, we mark. And then we do this. I don't think the bleeding is stacking at all. That's fine, because it's dying real fast, but still. Oh, there's 2 of them now.
Yes, sire. My blade is yours to command.
I'm running out of mana on you, actually.
Knowledge.
Right between the eyes.
I don't know where they're trying to go. They're kind of shuffling about. It's pretty funny to look at. Okay, I'm not even dodging Circles of Doom. It's whatever. We're fine.
Moving into position.
There's more? Guys, there's more. There's a lot more. Is there another boss? Or is it just gonna be these weenies?
Your service.
Why is he aggressive?
Your wish is my command. On my way.
I see the little knockback from the enchantment. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is.
All right.
Thorns 2. Let's go, boys. Let's put that on. Enchant. Pants! For Thorns 2. 35% instead of 25. It's just 10% more, but it's fine. So if it does stack, then we're up to 60% of his armor is being dealt to everyone around him every second. And he has 56 armor. 3/5 of that. 1/5 of that is about 11, so 3 of that is 33 damage per second on everything. Jesse may have had 6. I didn't. She did? Well, I just decked her out with like brand new weapons and I increased 20% damage on both of those. She would have a ton of damage. Oh, and the Rain of Arrow as well. Yeah. She's supposed to. Yeah, I'm loving this. I don't know. I like it. I feel like I min-maxed and got something good. I like it. But I'm gonna have to end it. I'm sorry. I have a few things to do. Mainly in the kitchen, like washing dishes and stuff. Couple levels later, she'll get a summon. One level later? Phantom Boat you're talking about? Well, we'll see once we get there, I suppose. You're saying this is good? I mean, the trade has been surprisingly good, so I wouldn't be that surprised about it, actually. Well, we're gonna see that soon enough, I'm sure. But again, I'm going to leave it here, so I will see you all hopefully soon. Feel it's better than the smoke bomb. The smoke bomb, in general, yes. In the situations where the smoke bomb is good, the smoke bomb is way better than the bow, though, I'm sure. But yeah, see ya. Bye.